After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come.
Please welcome your 2027 Detroit Lions.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week, 18 carries, 67 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
A gain of 6.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. He'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Steeler defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Next drive coming up as the offense heads out. We take a look at their offensive coordinator. His guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Now Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Read option. This is Gibbs. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Goff now to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not. And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have the Lions first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Detroit Lions first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that one too wide and incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Goff. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A first carry now for Jalen Warren. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Second and 6. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Steelers 7.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think
3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw. Howard. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. Howard. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 15.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete. Bernard. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown!
Complete to
Pat Freiermuth. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10.
Lions 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick. And he he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Goff now looking to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Goff.
39-yard line.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Goff throwing again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix, a 14-yard touchdown pass. The Broncos are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a week 3 victory. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Kyler Murray. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Vikings are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Lastly, let's check out the front runner for Week 3 Player of the Week. It's our impact player, and it's this man. And it's Romeo Doubs. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Patriots get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Arizona, but they're on top here as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On the give, it's Warren. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A handoff for Warren. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Howard. And that'll be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Howard from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
They have to be a little bit frustrated because this defense is doing almost enough, but not quite enough to get off the field. They force back-to-back 3rd down situations to start the drive, but can't come up with the key play defensively to finish things off.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. A good pickup there at 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Warren will try the right side. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down. Howard. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Steelers 21.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. They juked him. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun. Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody... And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the fourth. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Howard. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Off play action. Here's Goff. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10. straight ahead with Gibbs here.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's third down. Goff. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
As the visitors head back out, we take a look at the defensive coordinator for the home team. His guys looking to come up with a stop here in this tie game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Howard now from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
This is 1st and 10. Quick toss by Goff is complete. Here comes second down.
Jamison Williams. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's good.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
45-yard line.
Goff now to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Line.
Now Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Gibbs straight ahead.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11. At the
and now they're going
line.
to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker.
The field goal.
And we will get a
45-yard
timeout
attempt.
with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And his kick is good. He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And the Lions are going to win this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th.
After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come. Fall is in the air. Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3, presented by Lowe's. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's Jared Goff. He's directing the offense well. This one goes for 29 yards, touchdown. The Lions have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Next up, let's check in on the Broncos and Browns in Cleveland. And this is Bo Nix. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Broncos move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Early season injuries starting to pile up. Here's the injury report for Week 3. The big news comes from the New Orleans Saints and their fine outside linebacker. He suffered what appears to be a pretty substantial knee injury. The news, maybe not as bad as originally feared, but he may be on the shelf for 3, possibly 4 weeks. Fall is officially in the air. Time now to name the EA Sports Player of the Week for Week 3. And we'll spotlight this man, Romeo Doubs. He was electric in the win at Atlanta, as he finishes with more than 100 receiving yards and 3 touchdown grabs. And briefly, a look here at the full court.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams, and the offense has a long field on drive 1. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
There, his numbers on the ground in the win a week ago. 16 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
First down, Bills.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
In motion, Shakir. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
At the 33-yard line.
Couple of runs stopped behind the line. And now it's 3rd and 17. Moore going in motion. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back in Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
On 2nd down, Howard. He's going to take a shot downfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
7.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Steelers getting ready to put this one away.
Hairston on the coverage.
This is taken at the 25. And you'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
At the 36-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3, with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. This will be 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. That's Jaquan Brisker, the safety, up from the defensive backfield, and he's got a sack. Doman now on to punt as he sends it away. And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.